Welcome to Up to Speed on Cardinal Television at St. John Fisher College.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Up to Speed, a show that brings you up to speed on the sports news about the sports world this week. I'm your host, Julian Winters, and let's get right into the show, starting with the National Football League. Just in, the Baltimore Ravens have a trade in the works to send Super Bowl MVP quarterback Joe Flacco to the Denver Broncos. Flacco was benched earlier in the 2018 season for rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson. Now, Flacco has a new chance to prove that he is still one of the best quarterbacks in the game. The deal can't be processed until March 13th. That is when the new league season begins. But wow, what a deal this is. Wide receiver Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers has demanded a trade. AB has been vocal for a while about his dislike for the organization and the way they go about things. Brown has been with the Steelers for 9 years and has been to the Pro Bowl 7 times. He is arguably the league's best wide receiver in the game right now. The Steelers have some decisions to make not only regarding AB, but running back Le'Veon Bell. We'll find out during the offseason what the Steelers plan to do with both of these players. The Houston Texans have released wide receiver Demaryius Thomas, whom they acquired from the Denver Broncos via trade last season. Thomas' time in Houston ended fairly quickly when he tore his Achilles in Week 16 against the Philadelphia Eagles. During his few games with the Texans, he only had 23 catches and 2 touchdowns. This aging veteran will have a chance to test the free agent market, but due to age and injury, he might have a hard time getting a deal that he is seeking. In March, we'll see what happens. The NFL draft is in a couple months, and one player's draft stock had just been impacted due to injury. Mississippi State defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons has suffered a torn ACL during training. He was expected to be a top 15 pick. This is so unfortunate for Simmons at this moment. I hope he fully recovers from his injury because a good player in the NFL once he is drafted. Stay positive, man. It's time to move on to some NASCAR news. The 2019 season for NASCAR begins February 17th. The first race is the Daytona 500, which will be aired on Fox at 2:30 p.m. Last year's winner was driver Austin Dillon. It'll be fun to watch who wins this year's race. Let's move on to the National Basketball Association. The NBA All-Star Weekend takes place February 15th to the 17th. During those days, activities like the Rising Stars Game, the Skills Challenge, the Three-Point Contest, the Slam Dunk Contest, and the All-Star Game will occur. There are always memorable moments made each year when these activities take place, so I'm looking forward to seeing what new memories will be created this year. Join me by tuning in on TNT from the 15th to the 17th of February.
Once a year, they come from all over for a weekend celebration of the game we love.
We are All-Star and we ready to go.
They gather where the light shines brightest.
NBA All-Star.
See if somebody do something crazy.
It's showtime. That's what we've been waiting for. It's over.
NBA stars take it to the playground.
This is old-fashioned pickup. That's what y'all wanted, and we gave it to y'all.
And TNT will be where the swarm gathers.
Tune in
for the NBA All-Star 2019 in Charlotte.
See y'all.
Remember Isaiah Thomas? No, not the All-Star great from the Bad Boy Pistons, but Isaiah Thomas who played for the Boston Celtics a couple years ago. Well, IT is expected to make his season debut for the Denver Nuggets against his former team, the Sacramento Kings, on February 13th. Thomas is returning from a hip injury that bothered him from the last couple of years. Good luck, IT, on your debut. #SlowGrind. Lastly, I have some baseball news to share with you. Just in, the Philadelphia Phillies are on the verge of signing their ace pitcher Aaron Nola to a 4-year, $45 million contract extension. Nola has been amazing with the Phillies and was recently an All-Star during the 2018 season. The Phillies are locking up their star player. What a necessary move to accomplish. This has been another episode of Up to Speed. Be sure to tune in next week for more sports stories that you might miss. Don't forget, I'm your host, Julian Winters. Catch you next time.